Hey, what for the viewers listening, what is the cultivars that's on the Rose Bowl field?
Yeah, so you've got this year, and it changes year to year, so we're always kind of tweaking, and each year is its own deal. And so this year, it was Slugger 3GL perennial ryegrass, and then 365 SS, the Kentucky bluegrass. And then that was seeded into Bandera Bermuda grass, which is a local kind of a natural selection Bermuda grass cultivar from West Coast Turf, who is the sod producer that supplies the Rose Bowl with their thick cut sod, the big rolls that come in that are grown for some cases 2 years at a time, to get ready for this game, and then put in. So every year, the percentages tweak. I mean, some years it's Kentucky bluegrass dominant. For a long time, it was just perennial ryegrass dominant. And so each year, depending on weather, depending on sod farm, depending on the manager and the games and what they have going on, and just the weather itself can all dictate what percentage of species are in there. And so we want to have more Kentucky bluegrass. I think for that climate in there, it prevents maybe a little fewer slips, as you get to the fourth quarter. It's a really unique environment out there where you have a drop that happens right when the sun goes down. And unless you've been there, it's kind of hard to explain it, but the grass gets really wet and can get slippery. I didn't have any of that this year. The field played phenomenal. But it was, it's one of the concerns, and it's always been a concern for perennial ryegrass. But just because of the rain and happenstance, it was a lot more perennial ryegrass this year, and it was Slugger 3GL, one of our newest cultivars, lateral spread cultivar, really tough, really good with traffic. We've used it in a number of elite high-end perennial ryegrass mixes, and so feel good about its performance, and it played flawless. It was a unique game. I mean, typically the Rose Bowls that grind them up, run the ball a lot more, Big Ten type of, and this year was throw it all over outside the hash marks type of game. So pretty unusual for the Rose Bowl, but even where they did chop it up a little bit, the field held flawlessly. It really performed well. I mean, they had the tarp on for like 7 out of the last 11 days. So that's a tremendous amount of rain, like 8 inches of rain, and a huge amount of time for a tarp to be on, and can cause a lot of issues. So I mean, Miguel and his staff and Will just crushed it.